Yes, welcome everyone to a brand new trade breakdown. It's today the 27th of July, Monday, and last Friday at the 25th of July, 25th. We've shared two trades inside of the premium community, one sell position on gold and one buy position at the end of the session. And we were still in our position. We normally do not really hold any trades over the weekend, but we've done so. We've had our stops at break even, and we've managed to hit take profit free on the market open yesterday, and today we're in sells, if you guys are still following and catching up with the story. I'm gonna give you guys a breakdown of the trade we've shared last Friday, the buy position, and let's just dive straight into it. So as I said in the previous breakdown on Friday, we have some consolidation going on, and price is pretty much ranging in between these two levels of resistance and support, and price is just basically searching up those ranges, creating highs and lows. And we came from this level right here. We have some liquidity resting here. We've tested this liquidity. That's why we have this wick over here. Price comes down, and in between those two ranges of resistance and support, we have plenty of supply and demand areas, and we're basically waiting for price to reach either resistance or support, break below this level, retest this level, and then continues to trend. Right now we're not in a very obvious trend, but nonetheless still gives us opportunity to trade in between and to generate profits, and of course help our members out as well, hence this breakdown. So 4-hour time frame, we're consolidating. We don't have a clear direction of price yet, so we're pretty much trading in between these two ranges, looking for the reactions on either the supply or the demand areas we have in between those two levels. And if we narrow it down to the 1-hour time frame, before we go to the 1-hour time frame, let's first map some supply and demand areas in between these two levels. And we have this area of supply right here. We have this area of demand right here on the 4-hour. And we can pretty much see whether price obviously reacted from the supply right here, and right here we have this area of swap, so we can also mark this area on the 4-hour, and then we can go to the 1-hour time frame and look for better understanding of price. As you guys can see right here, we can make our zone of the 4-hour smaller. It's pretty much the same thing as I showed you guys last Friday in the previous breakdown, but right here I'm gonna show you guys something. So we have this area right here, this swap area, and this was our area for the buy position. So we had price coming down, tested this demand area, price came up, disrespected this area of supply, so we broke out of this area, we retested this area, and price came up, tested this swap area right here, came down back to level of demand, and then broke out of this swap area, retested this swap area, came all the way up to supply, and then tanked to the downside. And let me leave this zone right here so it gives you guys a better understanding of what we're looking at. So right here we have our long position of last Friday, stop loss around 200 pips. Like so. And we had our take profit resting at the baseline right here. And as you guys can see, price broke out of this level, retested this level, and continued to the upside. Actually, our stops was a bit smaller, around 140 pips. Let me take my phone for you guys. Oh. So I can get the exact entries and exit and take profits and whatnot. Yes, so the buy area, we had our stops at the 31 level, right here. And we had our final take profit at 8.9, so here. This is where we had our final take profit. So 2.16 risk to reward ratio on this position. I actually do need to delete this area because that's not the area we were targeting. This is the area we were targeting. And this is also going to be in the breakdown later of today because we're still in sells. Sells are pretty much running as planned. So we're just going to wait for our sell position. I guess you can already see why we've taken sells. But let me replay price for you guys so we can see what happened during market open. So let me scale down to the 15-minute time frame. You guys know the story already if you've watched the previous breakdowns. After the 1 hour we go to the 30-minute, see if we can make our zone smaller, XYZ. If you don't know already, go rewatch the previous breakdowns and there you will see what we're basically doing and how the strategy works and plays out. So we let price do its thing. As you guys can see, price comes down very nicely, taps in, boom. That was pretty much our market open last night, and I can show you guys what that looked like. Right here you can see the trade being shared right here. That was the 24th of July. Shared this trade with the community, and on Sunday we of course had a market outlook, and after that we hit straight take profit freeze for 370 pips. And today we're in sells, as I shared here. We've hit take profit 1 already, we've manually closed take profit 2 for 100 pips, and now we got price running. So that's the breakdown pretty much for last Friday, and the breakdown of today I will share later today, so you guys can watch that one as well. And not just only if the trade plays out right, but also when the trade does not go in our direction. We already closed 2 positions. We're not going on break even yet because we're still a bit too close to entry. Like, gold moves a lot during New York session, so we can have an increase of 200-300 pips and still hit stop loss, or we can have a decline on gold for 200-300 pips and hit take profit free. So we're just gonna wait it out and see what's gonna happen. We shared one trade only today, and I think I'll keep it that way. And tomorrow we're just gonna be back at it again. If you have any questions in regard to this trade breakdown, make sure to drop it down below in the comments. If you've learned anything, let me know what you've learned. Drop it also down below in the comments. If you haven't already, make sure to like, subscribe, because it of course helps the algorithm. And if you want to get access to Fins Trading, it's completely free of charge. The only thing you need to do is click the link down below in the description, watch a short video of 2 to 3 minutes, and the button down below the video gives you straight and free access to my community, where I share all these positions of entries, exits, and whatnot, all the good stuff. And of course, I give you my entire strategy for free there. You don't have to buy any course or mentorship program from me or anyone else, because this complete strategy I give away for free inside of my community. So thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next breakdown. Ciao.